Tommy say one, everybody. How is everyone doing tonight? Yeah. Beautiful crowd. I can barely see y'all. Oh. So how's everyone liking the weather lately? You don't know whether to sweat yourself or cover yourself with water, right? Kind of reminds me of my day at home. I'll let that sink in. This morning when I woke up, I wasn't feeling well. Recently this week, I went through a real bad case of food poisoning. So when I woke up this morning, I was feeling a little better, but I still wanted to be the Gene lasagna. You look like an adventurous sort. When you were a kid, you ever look up at the sky? See the clouds, try and find shapes in the clouds? What's some of the stuff that you've seen that you can remember?
Butterfly.
Butterfly. What about you?
All I've got is cloud. I literally can't think of anything.
You looked at the clouds and seen clouds.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Shrooms, right?
I remember learning about the different types of clouds.
Well, when I was a kid, I used to love looking up and seeing the boobs. A guy on the boobs. You ever think they look down at you and go, well, there's a cunt? I got a family-friendly show at the end of the month, and I'm going to change that word. I'm going to change it. Where do you think they look down and see and go, there's a doo-doo head? Is that better? More family-friendly? We'll find out. Everyone's doing the online ordering, right? As we can tell, all the malls and stores are closing. So, just like everyone else, we buy a lot of crap from Amazon and all that, right? Do you? Yeah. I received a bunch of stuff a few weeks ago and it was damaged. Looked like I got ran over by a forklift, like it was just destroyed. So I was mad. So I called Amazon. I was like, what's going on? How do I fix this? He's like, well, you got to fill out the form and send a picture of the package in. So I filled out the form and I sent a picture of the package. I go to court next week. You look confused. Sent a picture of my package. When you were growing up, did you think you would be where you are today?
No.
No? When I was growing up, I thought I'd have a thriving career, retirement, house paid for, and everything. What I've got, anxiety, a favorite spatula, and the burner I prefer to use most on a stove. I'm here to relate.
Yep.
Do you think when you're dead it's over?
Yeah.
No. Look at RoboCop, man. They made that guy go back to work after dead. That's the future we got. You guys look like you guys have a thriving. Sorry for picking on you. I know most of everybody. You guys look like you got a thriving social life. You guys want to have a great time next year, go over to your friend's house? Because I'm sure everyone has those one friends where, you know, they're not safe to put on speaker. When you go over to their house, when you walk in, say, Alexa, read the browser history out loud. Watch how quick they shut their internet off. What was that?
I can clear my browser as soon as I get one.
Because remember, if you suffer from paranoia, you're not alone. You're looking at me like, don't talk to me. I'm going to ask you. If you had 24 hours left to live, from this moment, 24 hours, you're done. What would you do?
Get in the car with my kid and probably just head any place I can.
Perfect. Kill you both when you keel over 24 hours.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Amusement parks.
24 hours, Nicolas. What would you do?
Like, honestly,
Honestly, 24 hours.
I'd probably eat a vagina.
There you go. Now what you do, you go to all your social, you send a message to everybody on there. If you don't forward this message to 10 people, in 24 hours they'll be dead. So when you do that, they'll be like, holy shit, this works. Thought I heard this story. That would have been cool. What's the worst hood you've ever been to? You look like surprised. Think of all the areas you've been. What's the worst hood you've been to? What about you? Worst hood you've been to?
Brampton.
Brampton. I'm going to disprove y'all. The worst hood anybody will ever be to is adulthood. I say that from experience because I have 7 children. So I can't pull out of a parking lot, let alone anything else. It's true. I was at a show one night and a comedian didn't believe that I had 7 kids. So other comedians said, yeah, he has 7 kids. And they said, name them. Nobody knows the name of my kids. They just see them at events, which is great.
Sleepy, happy,
That's right. She's my least favorite right now. So I'm going to leave you guys on this. It's good advice. You're going to want to write it down. Don't ever do anything you don't want to explain to a paramedic. I'll let you guys figure out how I found that out. Thank you very much. My name is Tommy J. Warren.
Keep making some noise for Tommy J. Warren.